Saul? Saul? Try not to resist.
$120. Do I see 121? Thank you, sir. £121 to the gentleman in the back row.
Saul, I should be back by now.
123.
£150.
£150 going once, going twice, and sold.
Shame! Shame on you all to use the Kadima to raise money for your selfish propaganda.
Around the world, our people are being persecuted, and you would have us do nothing?
You talk to me of persecution, Yossi Stein. You who were born to a good family in Carlton. Simon, come.
Run, little lamb, Papa calls you.
I warned you to stay away from Yossi Stein.
Funds were for the Kadima.
Excuse me, but that's my painting.
Simon, explain the situation.
I took the painting without my father's permission. I didn't know its value, and you never liked it.
Margaret Preston is a talent to watch.
So, now I like it.
If you ever tire of the painting, please give me a call.
Mr. Abrahams, come quickly. It's Saul Michaels.
Saul. Saul.
He was fitting. I made sure he couldn't hurt himself.
Saul, can you hear me, Saul?
What is happening?
It looks like epilepsy.
I'm sorry. Your friend is dead.
Dear boy! No!
I don't understand.
Saul wasn't epileptic. He was never even ill.
Perhaps we should call the police.
Of course.
Tri-City South Police Station, Inspector Jack Robinson.
Well, I dare say I should close the shop.
Do you have a personal interest in this case, Miss Fisher?
Not at all. Although I briefly owned that Margaret Preston painting over there, until it proved to be stolen property.
It's always complicated with you.
His name is Saul Michaels. He worked as an apprentice cobbler for Chaim Abrahams. Ben Abrahams is Chaim's brother and also the landlord. He owns the entire building.
It was poison. I'll bet my hat on it.
I'm not sure it'd suit me.
A man has just dropped dead in her shop and she's pretending to go about her business as though it was of little consequence.
I'll be interviewing Miss Lee thoroughly, in private.
Come on, Jack. I called you, remember?
If you call the fire brigade, you don't get to stick around to put out the fire.
A warm teapot in the cupboard, a broken cup in the bin, and a fragment of handle under the body.
I'll continue questioning Miss Lee here, while Miss Fisher maintains complete radio silence. What's your relationship to the deceased?
He's a customer.
Do you make cups of tea for your customers?
Not usually, no.
Did you make a cup of tea for anyone today? Yourself, perhaps?
I don't recall.
This teapot is still warm.
I must have made tea after all.
I'm confused. When, during the whole affair, did you have the time?
When I was waiting for him to come to.
You chose to put away your tea things rather than seek medical attention for a dying man?
I thought he was fitting.
I'd like you to accompany me down to the station for further questioning. Miss Fisher, that offer does not extend to you.
Saul was a good boy. No one wished him ill.
Listen to him. So sentimental.
You think this incident might be the result of something the deceased was involved in?
I have my suspicions.
You didn't know him at all.
I knew he was a Zionist. Saul Michaels thought that all life's problems would be solved by the return of the Jewish people to the land of Israel.
We will need the body for burial as soon as possible.
I'm afraid there'll have to be an autopsy.
If there's anything we can do to expedite the process for religious purposes.
I'll let the coroner know.
When's the wedding? You have to let me make your dress.
No rush. We have to find the money for a deposit on our own place first.
It's still early days. Plenty of time to work all that out.
My uncle has offered us a concessional 10-acre allotment off his farm in Echuca, though. But we're not sure.
Oh, there you go. Cess has always dreamed of becoming a farmer, haven't you, Cess?
Yes, you should have said.
What Cess doesn't know about the land isn't worth knowing.
Well, we can't afford it anyway, so...
Well, if it's only about finances, I wouldn't worry. You can sell your share in the cab to Joe McPherson.
Really?
Yep. Joe's been trying to cut into the partnership for a while now. I'll go and see him today.
Oh, Bert, thank you.
Don't mention it. Just want to see that everyone's happy.
Oh, that was nice.
Excuse me, I'm looking for Miss Fisher.
You found her. Filthy rich house on the corner.
Thank you.
Where are you going? I'm going to see Joey McPherson to get you a cheque.
Do I get a say in any of this?
I'm only trying to help. It's what you want, isn't it? Nice, respectable little place in the country.
Appreciate the congratulations, Bert. Thanks.
I appreciate you telling me you'd rather be a bloody farmer than drive a cab with me.
Miss Lee has been charged with Saul's murder. We would like to hire you to prove her innocence.
How intriguing. What makes you think she is?
I have known Miss Lee for over 10 years, and in that time she has proved herself to be a person of the utmost integrity.
The evidence suggests otherwise.
The evidence is purely circumstantial. There's no motive.
And your interest in helping her is because...
I have done well since arriving as a migrant in your wonderful country.
And?
And when I see the opportunity to give back to the community, I do so.
How very neighborly of you.
Miss Lee is also a very good tenant. And good tenants are hard to come by.
As my son has pointed out to me more than once. So, will you take on the case?
I'm not sure you'll like my rates.
The Margaret Preston.
You know the way to an art lover's heart. Such fearful drawings.
We found them on the shelves in Miss Lee's bookshop.
Oh, dear.
And it seems Saul Michaels was quite the radical young Zionist. Perhaps he and Miss Lee had a row over the texts.
Do you have the autopsy results?
We're waiting on a report, but the coroner's convinced it's poisoning. Probably strychnine. We found rat poison in the cupboard.
Could someone else have put it there?
Well, apart from the landlord, there was only one other customer in the shop that morning. An old soldier looking for somewhere warm.
Boer War, I see. And Yossi Stein was the auctioneer at the Kadima. Why's he written down?
He arrived at the bookshop with Saul Michaels, but he didn't even set foot inside, which puts more suspicion on Miss Lee.
It's all feeling rather neat.
You should be pleased with yourself. You called in a shot.
May I have a word with her?
Is it a personal or professional visit?
Miss Lee.
It's hardly the visitor I expected, Miss Fisher.
I've been hired by Saul Abrahams to investigate his friend's death. And your innocence.
I thought you'd already made your mind up about my guilt.
I'm hoping you'll convince me otherwise. Tell me about Saul Michaels.
He was an intellectual and a scholar. He liked books.
He was also a Zionist.
So, I sympathize. How can anyone not understand the yearning for a Jewish homeland after the pogroms in Russia?
And yet you keep anti-Semitic texts in your shop.
I also keep books on golf, Miss Fisher. It doesn't mean I follow the sport. I believe in freedom of speech, even for idiots.
You said Saul Michaels was returning a British Hansard to the shelf when he collapsed.
Yes. I'm not sure of the exact volume, but the details will be on my lending file.
Tell me about the rat poison.
I keep it in my cupboard.
For what purpose?
To kill rats.
If you don't mind my saying, you didn't seem very distressed.
Because I didn't break down in tears and bare my soul. How could you begin to know how I am feeling?
Down. Damn, my gun!
I think you take unnecessary risks, miss.
On this occasion, you might be right, Dot. I've been searching through this book from cover to cover, and for the life of me, I can't work out why people are prepared to kill for it.
Well, I had some luck with that old digger in the bookshop, miss. According to the Military Museum, there aren't many Boer War veterans living in the Melbourne area, and only one with the kind of medals Miss Lee described, Mr. Archie Davies.
Excellent sleuthing work, Dot. And you tracked down Mr. Davies' address?
Yes, miss, to some lodgings in Carlton, but he was evicted 3 months ago. Though the manager did imply that he was a very loyal patron of every public bar in the city.
Sounds like a job for S01E05.
Mr. Abrahams is downstairs, miss.
The young, attractive one, I hope.
Joe McPherson's made you an offer. Says it'd be good for money in a couple of days.
So that's it.
Oh, best of luck. Hope it's worth it.
Anything, Bert.
You can argue the price with McPherson, but as far as I'm concerned, our partnership is done. Leave whenever you like.
Morning. Miss Fisher has a job for you.
Well, Dot, you can tell Mr. Yates he's no longer part of this household and he can be on his way.
And you can tell Mr. Johnson I'm not going anywhere until I choose to.
Oh, stop it, both of you. While you're under this roof, you both still work for Miss Fisher. And as it happens, she asked particularly for the two of you to work together to locate this suspect.
She said that, did she? Together.
That's what she expects. You're a team. So if you want the job, you'll have to act like one.
You heard what Dottie said?
What Dottie don't know won't hurt her, will it? It's every man for himself now.
They're from my father's garden.
Beautiful. Mr. Butler, the Noritake vase would be just perfect. Please, take a seat.
You said you had some evidence.
Does this have any significance for you? A British Hansard, 1920, volume 40.
No. Should it?
According to Miss Lee's records, Saul Michaels borrowed it from the bookshop and returned it the day he died. And last night, someone broke into the bookshop trying to retrieve it. They were prepared to risk their life for it. And mine. All part of the job, and I beat them to the post.
Well, then this book must mean something.
I've searched it from front cover to back, but for the life of me, I can't determine its worth.
Do you have a letter opener? My parents hid valuables in the spines of books when they immigrated to Australia. May I?
Miss Lee will have to forgive us. How clever.
From the Kabbalah.
But why would Saul leave it in the bookshop?
Because the bookshop was our secret meeting place. I too believe in the Zionist cause.
Why didn't Miss Lee tell me about this?
Because my father would evict her if he knew that she was supporting their cause.
She has more to fear than losing a bookshop. Do you know what these words mean?
I'm not certain. But I do know someone that could help. This song, Raisins and Almonds, it was a favorite of Saul's.
Was etwas hast du gebringt, dein Schicksal zu rechnen gedämmert.
Beruhig dich, Yossi. My friend here is investigating the death of Saul Michaels.
I don't think we've officially met. Mr. Yossi Stein, isn't it? I hear you were at Miss Lee's bookshop yesterday.
And that is a crime?
Mr. Stein, I've unearthed some evidence that may explain your friend's death, but I need help to understand it.
Sag sie gar nicht.
Der Barm sich, ja, sie scheiß doch teut.
Was soll ich hier bleiben?
Gentlemen, as respect to your friend, if you know something, please speak.
Saul was a student of Kabbalah, religious philosophical teachings. It may be from one of his books. That is all I know.
And this handwritten annotation, do you know what that means?
It looks like Old Hebrew. Perhaps I could translate, but I would need to refer to some texts. If I can study it.
Thank you, but if you can't translate for me right now, I can study text myself. And this is valuable evidence. Where are Saul's lodgings?
He kept a room above my uncle's shop.
I'd like you to take me there. Good day, gentlemen. Looks like a whole laboratory up here.
Saul was a student of science. He was a great help with the laser glues and dyes for the shop.
Well, whatever he was cooking up, it certainly creates a right pond.
Be careful with that. Who knows what these chemicals are?
Any idea what these scribblings are about?
I left school to learn my trade at 15. Simon here would know more about these things than me.
Uncle Chaim makes the best shoes in Melbourne. He cared for Saul like his own son.
You mentioned the Kabbalah.
The Kabbalic teachings try to divine the nature of the universe, the essence of life itself.
That's where he tore the page. May I keep this?
Of course. Excuse me, a customer.
Do you know if Saul had a girlfriend?
I doubt his religious studies left time for that.
You might be surprised. A perfect match for your brooch.
I thought it lost. Where did you find it?
Under Saul Michael's bed. Are you having a dalliance with Saul?
That is none of your business.
For goodness sake, woman, I'm trying to save you from the gallows.
Yes. We were lovers. The others, his friends, knew nothing. He would come to my shop for books on philosophy and science. But Saul was so widely read. He could quote all the poets. And he would tell me stories about his childhood in Europe. And he would read to me translations of Yiddish poems and songs. His favorite was Raisins and Almonds.
So that's why you tidied up the china? To hide the true nature of your relationship?
Tongues wag cruelly around this neighborhood.
Tongues wag cruelly all across town. A single woman trying to make ends meet.
Saul had more to lose than I. He had a wife in Poland. They married at 16, but when he left, she promised that she would wait for him until they could be together in the Holy Land. So we both knew that when his Zionist dream came true, it would be the end of our dream of being together. And he thought that that day had come.
I don't understand.
The night before he died, Saul told me that he had finally found a way to make them all rich. Rich enough so that they could leave Australia and help create a Jewish homeland. He was so full of hope. But I just let him die, didn't I? I just let him die.
Miss Fisher, the inspector would like a word before you leave.
Do you know what it's about?
I believe it's to do with a break and enter, property damage, and trespass on the scene of a crime.
What evidence do you have that it was me who broke into the bookshop?
And Hispano Suiza are parked outside at the time.
If a tree falls in a forest...
You're very likely somewhere close by wielding the axe.
Well, I didn't break the window. That was done by a man in a black trench coat with a hat. The same man who attacked me when I tried to stop him stealing a book.
He attacked you?
Well, I disturbed him, and he ran off with the book. I gave chase, and he took a shot at me. So I did the only thing I could in the circumstances.
You called for help?
I stabbed him in the shoulder.
Did you at least get a good look at this fellow?
No. He escaped into the night.
Well, this autopsy report is just as mysterious. No traces of strychnine in his blood, nothing in the teacups or pot, and nothing in the stomach contents.
So it wasn't rat poison?
No, and it wasn't ingested. It could have been inhaled or injected. He had no wounds or abrasions, apart from a paper cut on his index finger.
And if that was the entry point, it must have been an extremely lethal poison.
And the victim had black smudge marks on his left and right index fingers and thumbs.
I've met someone else with marks on his hands like that. Yossi Stein, young Zionist. You'll find him at the Kadima. He was the one who accompanied Saul to the bookshop that morning, and I suspect he's hiding something. It could be related to this. It was in the book our mystery thief was after. Hidden in the spine of the Hansard.
And of course you're about to hand it in as evidence.
I'm sure I just did. Now I need it back so I can have this sentence translated from ancient Hebrew.
I doubt my ancient Hebrew will impress you, but I studied enough science to recognize those symbols. This is a symbol for lead and the symbol for gold. He who could turn lead into gold could cure all disease and make men immortal, theoretically. But how does it help Miss Lee?
She wouldn't have killed him, Jack. She loved him. They were having an affair.
He was married.
It happens.
Well, there's your motive. Miss Lee wouldn't be the first woman to kill in a jealous rage.
Miss Lee doesn't seem the type to rage.
Then she poisoned her lover quietly, rather than lose him.
Good afternoon, Miss. Mr. Abrahams, the young one, is waiting for you.
Miss Fisher, I've come to apologize. I'm afraid I haven't been completely frank with you.
Continue.
My father would be able to translate for you. From the ancient Hebrew, I'm sure of it.
Why didn't you ask him?
Because I know that he would refuse me. The idea of his son having anything to do with those that would rather leave to chase a Jewish dream of nationhood fills him with despair.
He doesn't want to lose his son.
So I think it would be best if you were the one to ask for my father's help. He will be checking repairs at the bookshop this evening at 5 if you choose to speak with him.
Perhaps you'll come to supper this evening, around 8, and I'll tell you how I fared.
I look forward to it. I can see myself out.
Another job for you, Dot. Seems our poison wasn't strychnine after all. We're after something much more lethal to the touch.
Any other clues, miss?
Not at the moment. Ask Dr. Mack her advice on the most dangerous poisons available. Oh, and any news on the Boer War front?
Not at this stage, miss. But I have every faith in Johnstone-Burt. They're a very good team.
Name's Archie Davies. Old Boer soldier. Decorated. Won the Queen Vic medal.
Yeah, I know the bloke. I haven't seen him for a while, though. You might try the Royal down here in Dummerest Street.
Oi, Sass!
I was hoping to meet your brother here, Mr. Abrahams, to ask him a favor.
Good luck to you, then. And look who should come.
Chaim, we have a meeting at the Kadima. I had hoped that you would be finished by now.
And you should always have hope, brother. But you see, I disappoint you yet again.
I need your help with my investigations, Mr. Abrahams. I understand that you can translate from Old Hebrew.
Yes. Our parents could only afford a classical education for their smartest son.
This is mystical nonsense.
But it was important to Saul. And I suspect it has something to do with his death.
Show me.
The invisible will become visible only through flames. That was your father's translation.
The keys to the Kabbalah are light and the heat. The endless light of the divine and the flame of creation.
It might take me more than one evening to completely understand.
There's a whole center for study at the Hebrew University in Jerusalem. And they still have not solved the mystery.
Speaking of your faith, Mr. Abrahams, should you be sitting this close to a lady Gentile?
As long as I don't hold your hand or dance with you or kiss you goodnight, and I'm happy to tempt fate.
Are you now?
What was that?
It seems fate has intervened.
Yossi!
What do you want? Where would you like it, in the head or in the heart? The head's better for you, but more mess for me. Though, I'm running low on ammunition, and I'd rather save my last bullet.
Please, no.
Then answer the question. What are you doing here?
For the formula.
What formula?
For alchemic perfection, to turn lead into gold.
It's absurd. They're just stories, Yossi. Ideas. No one can do that.
No. It's true. Saul was experimenting. And he told us all that he'd made a discovery. An invention to raise money for the cause.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. Just an unexpected visitor. Simon will help me entertain him.
Good night, then.
Good night. Keep talking. Who was Saul trading with?
He wouldn't tell me. It was too dangerous.
That day in the bookshop. Was it a rendezvous?
Yes. But something must have gone wrong. He was double-crossed.
Are you the only one who knew what Saul was up to? Did you take a shot at me? That night in the bookshop?
No?
Unbutton your shirt. Get out. Now. Before I decide to have the police charge you with breaking into my house.
What is invisible Let the flames make visible. What is invisible, let the flames make visible. Do you have a match, Constable?
What are you trying to match, sir?
My wits against Miss Fisher's. If my hunch is right.
Don't you burn it.
There is your formula.
Miss Fisher!
Sorry to interrupt, miss. He was rather insistent.
It's Yossi Stein. You need to come quickly. My uncle found him here, stone cold.
What was he trying to do?
That beaker in his hand contains pure mercury.
You think he took his own life?
No. I think someone would like us to believe he did.
Righto then. I'll keep looking. Oh, sorry, mate.
I'm not your mate. Steady on. Hey! Oi!
He's with me.
Just horsing.
You right?
Right as rain. Thanks.
Keep it down. People trying to sleep.
Your name Archie Davies?
Nice set of medals you got there.
What?
Well, it's not as easy as our Miss Fisher thinks to narrow it down, Dot. There are poisons everywhere. It's a matter of how likely you are to come in contact with them.
Everywhere?
But some commonly regarded poisons won't kill you right away. Take mercury, for example. It might not strike you down instantly, but it will make you as mad as a hatter.
How horrible.
But not usually fatal, so I suspect whatever dispatched him was the same poison that finished off his friend Saul.
Miss Fisher thinks it's a poison that kills on contact.
Still, doesn't help me much. Oh, there's a whole host of possible spiders and poisonous plants are everywhere. A vase of flowers would kill you if you went about it the wrong way. No, lovely purple bloom there. Wolfbane. Contains aconite, one of the most poisonous substances in the world. Right, where is this cobbler's shop they want me at?
Mr. Butler trimmed them himself.
Might be an idea to wear gloves next time. I've got some butadiene, styrene, potassium persulfate, and a captain.
Thanks, Mac. I knew I could rely on you.
I'm only here because I was born with the type of inquiring mind that often gets me into trouble. What's your excuse?
I thought I was solving a murder, but I'll settle for gold if that's what we come up with.
Maybe I made a mistake somewhere.
Saul studied in Hebrew, which is written right to left, so perhaps try inverting the formula. What's that? I can see something forming. Wake up, Jack.
It's coagulating. Any second now. Don't touch! Impatience is your middle name.
Virtue is already taken.
Remind you of anything?
Why, it's rubber. Artificial rubber. In an expanding world market, the formula for artificial rubber would be worth...
Its weight in gold.
Exactly.
So if Saul dropped this formula off, who was meant to pick it up? And where was his reward?
Maybe that's where our Boer War veteran can help us. S01E05 is still trying to track him down.
Oh, relying on those two red raggers. Lord help us.
Can't vouch for his table manners. How about we put him in the fernery?
He doesn't look like a very promising witness.
A bit of a kip, bucket of cold water. That'll help.
Come on.
See how much better things are when you two cooperate?
What were you doing in the bookshop?
I was doing a favour. Delivering a book for this fella.
What book? Was it called Hansard?
Don't think so.
You don't remember anything else?
I just returned the book, that's all. Asked me to put it with them other books, the ones you said. Hanson's. Oh, there's no crime in that, is there?
The fellow who got you to do this, can you describe him for me?
Don't remember much.
Think back. I can't imagine it's every day somebody asks you to deliver a book.
I'm not good with faces. My memory's shot ever since the war.
This man who you can't remember, did he pay you?
I don't rightly remember.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Davies.
Well, that was a waste, miss. Bucket of porridge, bacon and eggs, and a pint of coffee. All for nothing.
A good breakfast is never wasted on a hungry man, Dot. And on the contrary, I think we're making very good progress.
Oh, careful, miss. Those flowers are dangerous.
What, who told you that? Your priest?
No, Dr. Macmillan. They used to grind up the roots of those purple ones and use them for poison arrows.
How fascinating. Doors open.
I won't ask how you got in.
Yossi believed Saul was doing some kind of deal the morning he came to the shop. And we know he deposited the book with a formula in it that morning, so he would have been expecting some kind of reward.
I assume this is where our Boer War veteran comes in. 20 minutes before Saul Michaels arrived.
You can't fit £5,000 into a book, but could have been a bank check, money order, even a safety deposit key.
Miss Lee couldn't remember the digger carrying anything at all. She thought he had nowhere else to go.
This book, it's the one Miss Lee talked about, Saul's favourite. If he was poisoned through that cut on his hand. Raisins and Almonds. That's one he read to her.
Looks like blood.
Yes. I think we should handle this book with the greatest respect. You didn't see that? A blade explains a paper cut. I suspect that powder is aconitum, derived from wolfbane. The prettiest purple flowers, but the poison from the roots attacks the nervous system, causing fitting, nausea.
You're an expert in botany as well as criminology now.
I confess some help from Dr. Mack.
I take it you know where this plant can be sourced.
I'll know for certain by the time you test the murder weapon. An impressive array of blooms you have, Mr. Abrahams.
You did not come here just to admire my flowers.
You choose to cultivate a very dangerous genus. Unfortunately for Saul.
I'm afraid I am not following.
There seems to be a plant missing from here. A very poisonous plant.
What is it you are trying to say to me, Miss Fisher? Speak directly.
Ben, come quickly. They have Simon.
Who?
Someone rang the doorbell. All that was there was this note.
It says that they will kill him.
Unless we meet their demands.
What do they want? Money?
A formula. They will release him in exchange for it.
Formula? What formula?
How can we accede to their demands if we do not have what they want?
I have the formula. What are their instructions?
The vault's at the Eastern Market. In Vault 16, we must leave the formula and say there will be instructions to find Simon.
We must call the police.
They say if he involves them, Simon will be killed.
We can take my motor car, and we should follow their commands to the letter. Not you, Dot. It's too dangerous. Get to a telephone. Call Inspector Robinson. Ask him to meet me at the Eastern Markets. Quickly, Dot.
Good afternoon, City South Police Station. Dot, calm down and speak slowly. Inspector!
Here's 16.
Did he pay you?
Uncle Chaim makes the best shoes in Melbourne.
What does he want? What is this?
Don't think for a moment I won't shoot.
What are you doing? I want to find my son.
Tell your brother what you've done.
If you kill me, you will never find Simon.
You know where he is?
Off with the jacket. That's where I stabbed him, when I caught him breaking into the bookshop. For a formula he hoped would make him thousands of pounds.
I don't care about that. I want my son.
Take us to him. Now. Untie him. Stay back, Ben. It's all right, he's alive.
Look out! Get back! Chaim! Stop this madness! You don't tell me what to do!
Uncle, stay out of it, Simon. All I want is the formula. It belongs to me.
What's the point? You'll never get away now.
You won't stop me.
So was you. With you behind everything.
He stole what was mine. The idea to create artificial rubber was mine. I paid Saul to make the experiments. But he double-crossed me. He kept his discovery secret, so he could use the money for your cause.
So you killed him?
He betrayed me. Saul was like a son to me. But he treated me the same way that everyone does. Like an ignorant fool.
And Yossi?
He accused me. I had no choice. Yossi boasted to me of Saul's discovery. He thought they'd made gold. There was no secret buyer. It was me.
Put the gun down, Uncle.
Ben, tie her up.
No!
Came from the basement.
He's losing too much blood. We need a doctor now.
Phryne, I beg of you, let her go for now.
Now, you are the one to come begging.
Phryne, please.
Put the gun down. Stop, or I'll shoot. No closer.
Phryne, why are you doing this?
Because it was my turn, brother. You thought you was the only one with a dream, huh? The only one worthy of success. With your big house and your fine son. Because you made me leave all my treasures behind. The village, my sweetheart, all my hopes.
Put the gun down, Hein.
Stay out of this, Miss Fisher.
Get back.
Get out of the way, damn it!
Put the gun down, Hein. Give it to me.
Oh, no, not even that.
That's a damn stupid thing to do.
I knew there were no bullets left.
I'll telephone an ambulance.
You're free to go, miss.
Simon Abrahams?
He'll recover. But his Uncle Haim will probably hang.
A life for a life. How does that help?
It doesn't. Not in the least. I'm just glad it wasn't your life.
Thank you.
Well then, Joe come through with the money?
No. Took one look at the books and reckoned he'd be a mug to buy in.
Did he?
Guess that means you won't be buying a farm in a hurry.
Yeah, oh well.
What'll you do?
I don't know. Alice's aunt lives in Elwood. There's a bungalow at the back.
Well, you're still half owner of the business for what it's worth.
That's not much.
No.
That's enough for me.
Pub?
Yeah. What say we drink in the ladies' lounge?
And what would that be?
So Alice can come along.
As long as I don't have to drink shandies.
Jack?
Still here.
Poor Miss Lee. Saul was lost to her from the moment they met.
I've been contemplating what to write to his wife.
5 years and half a world apart. What kind of a marriage can survive that?
I went to war a newlywed.
But you came home.
Not the man my wife married 16 years ago.
War will do that to you.
My wife's been living with her sister for some time now. But a marriage is still a marriage, Miss Fisher.
Especially to a man of honor.